Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well today, and in today's video we're going to be finishing off this painting. Now, I've made 3 videos on this painting where we painted the sky, the clouds and the mountains, so we're going to finish this painting off with some final details today. So I'm going to start out with some green. I've got a few different green colours here, but if you just go like the normal type, like sap green, I think it's called, you can mix it with like some yellow or some white to create some different shades. So I'm just going to put this green on my palette here, and we're going to paint some small tiny little trees off in the distance. I just need a little bit of paint, and I'm going to grab the thinnest brush I have for this with the finest point on it. So I've got this number 1 brush here. You can hardly see it, it's very thin because this is a very fine detail that we're going to be painting. So I'm going to start down here on this ridge, and I'm just going to paint little streaks. You can probably hardly even see them. Just pushing the brush down and then flicking it up. Just the tiniest little streaks. That, you can probably see that better now. So we're just pushing the brush down and then flicking it up to create these trees. You want as thin as lines as possible all together. Layer them up as well. So you layer them up so you don't just have like a line of trees going down there. It looks more realistic. So we're gonna come in the mountain a little bit, and we're just gonna put just little streaks, little lines everywhere. Just take your time with it. Don't rush it. Just one line at a time. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do this for a while. You probably get the gist of it, and then I'll cut back then once I've done a bit more. So while I'm doing this, if you want lighter, smaller trees, just press a lot lighter for the thinner ones. And if you want bigger ones, just press down more and flick up more. If you want fatter, longer ones. Oh, now we're back and we've painted a lot more trees on there. We're going to come back over with a different shade. This shade is much lighter, just to get some texture and some depth to this little forest that I've put on the side of my mountain. So just using the same technique, just with a different colour. There we go, just literally just little vertical ticks going upwards. Some different colours, give it some depth, give it some texture. These trees will give the mountains like some sort of like scale as well. You can see how big the mountains are by how big the trees are that are growing on them, how far we are away from these mountains and everything like that. So we're just going to continue to just keep switching up the colours, washing our brush, just using regular water to wash my brush, and I'm coming in with this sap green colour, which is darker than the one that I had before, which is a Winsor colour. So you see the difference between the shades there. But like I said, you can, if you don't have all the different ones like pre-mixed like I do, like it's easy enough to make it, like I said, with some yellow, some white. You can make basically all the colours that I've got. So we're just going to come back this now, just adding a little bit more. This is probably the best colour for it. Yeah, I'd say that little forest is complete. I was also thinking, seeing that we've kind of covered this cloud up here, I might put another one right at the top, but try and fade it out a bit. So I'm just going to put a bit of titanium white on my palette here, and same as before, I'm going to grab my big fan brush and just pull down on this paint. Really just pull down on it, thin it out, and just using the corner of the brush, I'm going to make nice long cloud going in a circular motion. And then same again then with this bigger brush, fading it out a bit at the bottom here. Just a dry clean brush, nothing, no paint or nothing on you. I might decide that I want another little one off to the side here. Let me just tilt the camera around so you can see. Might have just a little one there. Grabbing the bigger brush again, just coming in with the corner, and there we go. I think that's it. That's it for clouds. I think that looks better now with a couple of more details there. So I'll tell you what, just to finish off, I might do another little forest on the other mountain on the side here. So now that those clouds are done, I think I'm going to finish this painting off with another little forest on the side here, just going diagonally down the mountain from the bottom, applying some more paint. Yeah, so I'm gonna be back once that I've added some more of those trees. So like I said, by mixing some of the green with the white, we've made a slightly different shade now. So we can sprinkle some of these trees about. It could be evergreen trees, who knows. Most probably some sort of evergreen tree that we're going for here. The shape of them, like. Maybe some snowier looking trees as well, if you will. They look like, you know, more like they've got some snow that's been falling on them, because they're a bit lighter in colour. Do another different shade here now. Yeah, the main thing is just to have some fun, play around with the different colours, different shades of green or white or whatever colour you want your forest to be, really. So yeah, I'm just literally, look, mixing around all these colours and playing around with all these different greens as much as I can. I'm going to do some spruce ones out on the edge here, and we'll fill in this bit down here. Scrape some of that off. Got my knife, my palette knife, and then sometimes if you get one that's too big, you can use the palette knife to scrape it off like that. Just gonna do a few more over here. brighter ones. And then thin some of these out, scrape them down with the palette knife. There we go. But yeah, just a thin brush, tip of the brush. Nice flick upwards. And that'll probably do it for that forest, I reckon. I think there's enough in there to call it a forest. So I'm just going to scrape away some of this paint over this way. And there you have it. We've got another nice little forest. So let's just get a close up of this painting. So we got the sky and the clouds at the top there, going along with these two huge mountains with dozens and dozens of trees on them. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching me paint this painting. There's more coming soon, I'm sure. This tutorial style painting, even though I am a beginner, is kind of my favorite type of video to make, but let me know what else you would like to see in the comments. And that's it from me for now. Thanks for watching.